Hello, my name is Florence, and today I'm going to speak about the intersection between art and luxury, what has a profit. So to start this project, I need to define what's an artist. To me, an artist is someone who is expressing himself or a message with different styles. And with or without his willingness, it provokes emotion and feeling to people. And I do include graphic designers or designers. So the common belief is that art and business have always been opposed, but actually no, they share a lot of similarities and have always been attracted to each other. We could also wonder why we would be speaking about luxury brands during this recession time, because I found very interesting that luxury brands actually try to communicate and speak to our emotions and feelings through different experiences. And for my research, I found that today luxury brands have three different strategies when they are working with artists. The first one is craftsmanship. They are using artists to enhance their craft, and the artist totally acknowledges the know-how of the luxury company and bring his creativity. The second one is the interest into the innovation and future. This is a hedgehog from Hermes, and it was 8 different movie directors showing projects which had no direct link with Hermes, but speaking about international and cultural issues. And the last one is a provocation. So luxury brands want to show how they can criticize themselves and be scary of anything. But actually there is some negative point to this. From my interview with the artist Sylvie Fleury, who did this video of 3 women shooting at Chanel bags for the Chanel mobile art, she explains the huge gap between the communication of Chanel, which spent a lot of money and a lot of business to communicate about this art, and the non-existent culture of art inside the company. So this is a problem, that luxury brands are actually using art as a tool, as they could use advertisement just to sell things. And even consumers don't like this. From the consumer survey, they are really happy of the benefits for the artists, but they keep saying, I'm not a fool, and I totally acknowledge that it's actually a strategy, communication strategy. So my solution would be to integrate art in all the levels of the company with the culture. For this, we would use a mediator able to translate the business language into the artistic language, and in the other sense. This mediator would collaborate with all the departments of the company and work with them on the different needs that they have. And on the other side, he would have a portfolio of artists with different skills and able to answer to all these needs. For this system, the mediator needs to have an area in order to control the artist's performance and if it's reached the expectation of the company, and also to protect the essential freedom of the artist. This whole system has a lot of benefits, and the first one are the internal one. When we think that artists are doing nothing most of the time, they are actually keep criticizing themselves and assessing their project and using their objectivity. They also have a totally different approach of risk. For them, risk is not something scary, it's a challenge which helps them to improve themselves. And the last point is that they are very good at associating different ideas to create. So this whole point would help the employee of a society, of a company, to improve their work process. The second benefit would be for the consumer, because we are all looking for our own identity. And as Bourdieu said, we need to differentiate ourselves from each other. And art would bring an association to the luxury purchase to help us to differentiate ourselves even better and find a proper identity. And the last one is the need to feel. Today, no one wants to buy only to buy. Everyone needs to have experience and to feel things. And artists are, as I explained in my definition, are very good at making people feel. So to conclude, in order for luxury brands to have benefits which could reach the consumer or clients, they need to have an art internal culture which would allow all these benefits. Thanks.